Alright folks, I'm at Trimble Park near Tangerine, Florida, and as you can see it's a nice tree covered park with access to the lake here and a bunch of picnic pavilions and stuff like that. A playground, restroom facilities, all the good stuff. There are hiking trails on the property and you can camp here as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find the hiking and we're going to see what those trails are like. All right. But yeah, so the maps for this area sort of just state that the trail system on the property just sort of starts back here off the parking lot. So this is as far back as you can come, and then it just loops back around and goes out. So this is one of the lakes here. You're sandwiched between two lakes on this property. So I'm guessing that this right here is just the start of the trail. So we're just gonna walk this for a distance and see if it takes us anywhere. All right, so I found this nice little boardwalk here to this pavilion. There's a little bit of an opening there, and I came down this path here and I did find the sign for the nature trail. So there's this sign up here as well as this trash can here. So this should be the start of the nature trail right here. So yeah, let's take a walk and see what we find. So according to the map, there's a little bit of a loop. So we've got that path there and it goes that way. I just came up from this trail here, so I'm just gonna keep following it this way and see where it takes me. I should be able to come back around and then head back that way to my car. But yeah, so we're just gonna take this out and it should go all the way around the bank of this lake that's next to me here, and then there's another lake over here. It should follow that bank for a while before looping back around to this trail here. All right, so I've come to our first little fork here. There's a boardwalk out this way, but you can get to it according to the maps going out this way. So I'm gonna go out to the point and then come back around to the boardwalk along the other shore. So we're gonna head off to the right. So I've come to another division. So again, you can go that way for the boardwalk, that way for the point, and then as you can see, according to this, back that way for the main park. So that wasn't too far from my last split off. There's a trash can down there, and it's right past that was the other split. So we're gonna keep going this way to the point and see if there's anything out here to see, and then we'll loop back around to the boardwalk. Alright, so we're headed back the trail from the point, supposedly to the boardwalk along the shore of the other lake. The point just comes out to the canal that connects the two lakes. So now we should be headed back out to the boardwalk. So I'm back to this little spot here. So this is the second turnoff for the boardwalk. I literally just came down this trail here from the point. So I should probably end up at the other turnoff here real soon. All right, so it looks like that's the boardwalk right up there. This is the other turn off right here. One flies over. But yeah, just right up here is the other turn off the first turn off is right there. So yeah, just right up in those palm trees there is the other turn off. If you wanted to shorten your hike a little bit, which I mean, this isn't very long to begin with. There was no trail distances listed though, so I'm recording my walk and I'll let you know about roughly what the expected length is going to be on this. But yeah, so now we're going to head down the boardwalk and see what else is down here. Like I said, it should go all the way out and then loop back around to where I first joined this. So we'll see. Okay, and now we've come to another little fork here. It says that goes out to the group camp and that this way goes out to the main park. I'm gonna see what this takes you down to. So like I said, I think you can take like a full-fledged loop. So we're just gonna see where this goes, and if I have to walk back, I have to walk back. Alright, so that just led me out to this space here. There's a nice little set of stairs down to another little canal that connects the two lakes together. Some picnic tables, but this is all the group camping area through here. So we're just gonna head back down this a little ways to that fork and go back up the other way. So here's where that other little bit of trail, there was an earlier turn off on the boardwalk. I just came down this from the group camp. So there's some signage here. So yeah, we're just gonna go back this way to the main park. And that should loop me back around, like I said, to where I first joined this little loop. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, so it's actually taking me out to here. I'm pretty sure if I go down this, I'll go back to where I joined the trail in the first place. It's a really loud cardinal. But I just came out of this. So I'm pretty sure this is where I parked. There's some more trail down that way that we can explore. But let's see if this is where I think it is. Yep, this is behind the playground. So I parked just over there a little ways. So yeah, I'm behind the playground now. So just so you get an idea, there's the map. So I should be, well, that's weird. I should actually be about, well, kind of in here somewhere. Yeah, kind of in here somewhere. I guess this is where I'm supposed to be, but the playground is there. I'm parked in this loop and I'm seeing the playground from where I am. I don't know where this little loop is here, and clearly I can walk trail this way because I started along this there. So I don't know. Their map is a little wonky. The signage says that that's the group camp that way. So I'm guessing that this right in front of me is the parking loop that they're talking about on that map. So it's not a very far distance between everything. The map makes it look bigger than it actually is. So we're just gonna walk this little bit of loop here so I can give you an accurate distance for the full trail system, and then that way, you know, you can determine for yourself whether or not you want to go back that way to get to your car, or if you want to come back around this way and get a couple extra feet in. Alright, so it wasn't very far to get back to this trail, which is where I started. All in all, it's about a mile in total. So not a very long walk, but a very enjoyable one. I've actually seen more wildlife here than I have on any of the other trails I've been on in this area. So it's definitely a nice place to come out for. The only real issue I'm having with it is that you hear planes constantly. Otherwise, this is a nice place to come out to. Okay, so this is the boat ramp right here, and the parking area that goes with it. It's nice and big and paved. Plenty of spots with trailers. Pardon the noise. There's a guy trimming trees. But yeah, you've got a nice big parking space. There's restrooms, there's pavilions, there's a playground, and you can take the trail that's over here on this shore back out to the main park if you want, or the other way around, whichever you want. Yeah, you can walk along the lake shore, so you can come down this path and keep going this way to get to the boat ramps, but you can also just pull off along here and enjoy the views. So I've been on this nice little trail here that runs the length of the park from the boat ramp to the main portion, and it's about a mile, about a half mile in each direction. Yeah, it's a nice little walk along the shore of the lake. I'm a little bit far out from the lake right now, but I'm almost back to the main park. But yeah, if you wanted to add an extra mile to your walk through the area, it's a nice little walk as well. And I did get to see a few things along the path: butterflies, birds, a couple of little gators in the water. So yeah, it was a nice little walk. And it starts right here at this pier. That's the first pier in the main part of the park.